For years, I've been planning to perform a one-woman show about my mother, about me and my mother and our relationship, about how I saw her and my perspective and how I interpreted her perspective, and about getting inside of her and seeing the world the way she did, the way she experienced life and my reactions to her and our reactions to each other. Okay, it would be about me, really. It would be a lot about me. And it would be about her, too. It would be about us. In it, I would say everything there is to say. I would reveal all. I would tell everything. My mother would say, "Nobody has to know our business." I would tell her she grew up in Vienna with everything she ever wanted, how she went skiing in Salzburg and went to concerts, and about her strict mother and her sweet father and Jewish culture, and her twin baby brothers who died of whooping cough as infants, and her sister Greta, who got severely punished for being bad all the time, and her youngest brother, who was sweet like her father, and their happy childhood until the Nazis took over. Nobody has to know our business. I don't like to think about it. Nobody can talk about this. I would tell about the neighbors who turned into Nazis overnight. I tell about rocks being thrown and windows breaking, and her family being pulled out of their house in the middle of the night and made to wash the ground outside on their hands and knees, and forced to leave their house with everything in it and move someplace small so the Nazis could take over their house. I would tell about the great and lucky escape to London, the many attempts to escape and being turned back until finally my mother, her brother, and sister all got out in 1938 by getting jobs as servants in the English countryside. But not her parents, my grandparents, Mina and Hugo. They didn't get out. And anyway, they all thought it would be over in 6 months and they could go home again. I can adjust to everything. I always have. I would not tell about what happened to her parents, my grandparents, except that they were killed. I would not tell you when it was, or how they got there, what it was like, which line they were in, or how long they lived. I would not tell you the details because I could only imagine it, and I have imagined it over and over, and always will. I don't like to think about these things. It can happen again. I can adjust to everything. I spent the voyage in London. It was my first time away from home. There was a group of us, all from Vienna, all friends. We had a good time together. We went out dancing every night. Then we would sleep in the underground, deep in the subways, with everybody else during the Blitz. The next morning we would get up and everything was bombed and we would go to work. I would play my mother in the show. I would walk like her and talk like her. I'd inhabit her grandeur, her grandiosity, and the fragility she didn't show. I'd walk across the stage like her with her cane marking the way. I'd play Strauss waltzes all through the show, exuberant and filled with joy, and I'd dance like her across the stage, the way she used to dance.